Hey everyone, welcome to our full video review for the GIGABYTE P57XV6. To start things off, we should go over the specs of the device. Let's start off with the Intel i7-6700HQ processor. It has an NVIDIA GTX 1070 with 8GB of GDDR5 RAM. The memory inside is 16GB of DDR4 at 2133 MHz and is upgradable to 32GB. Storage included is a 256GB M.2 SATA SSD and 1TB 7200 RPM hard disk drive. It also has built-in Gigabit Ethernet LAN integrated wireless 802.11 and Bluetooth 4.1. It's powered by a Li-polymer battery at 75.81 WH with a 200-watt AC adapter. There is a 1-megapixel built-in HD camera above the 17.3-inch FHD IPS anti-glare matte type screen at the resolution rate of 1920 by 1080. On the left side of the laptop is the Kensington lock, RJ45 Ethernet port, two 3.0 USB ports, an SD card reader, and two 3.5mm headphone and microphone jacks. On the right side of the machine, there is one USB 3.0 port, one USB 3.1 Type-C port, an HDMI port, a cover over a mini display port, a D-sub port, and the plug-in spot for the AC power adapter. And on the front of the machine is where the disk tray opens, or it can be replaced by an included mounting drive bay for a hard drive for more space. The keyboard has a good tactile feel, which results in a great typing experience. The keys are lightly backlit, so when lights are off overhead, there is a faint glow so you can see where you are typing. The backlighting settings for the keys can be adjusted to 4 different brightness levels, including off. The touchpad is an all-in-one unit with the left and right clicks built in at the bottom, and it's finished in a smooth matte look and feel. The screen opens up to a little over 140 degrees and maintains good viewing angles from multiple directions from its opening spot due to the rich IPS display panel. Included in the box with the P57 is a user manual and driver CD. There is the included hard drive mounting bay that can be swapped in and out with the DVD drive, and of course the included power cables. The weight of the laptop with the included power cables is 8.7 pounds if you're looking to take this device on the go with you. Switching the battery setting to power saver with the integrated graphics, running basic tasks and keeping the screen brightness at 50%, you can expect the battery life to be around 4.5 hours of use time. As for the temps of the laptop while running games, on the left side things stay cool by WASD, but things start to heat up towards the right hand side and up in the top middle of the laptop surface. Coming around to the back of the laptop, you can see that the heat is exhausted out of 2 rear vents on both sides where most of the heat is pushed away from the user. As for the fan volume under gaming use, up towards the front away from the computer you can expect around 42 decibels of fan noise. Getting up in front closer to the device, we had this number rise up to around 52 decibels. And finally, moving our meter to the rear of the device where the fans exit their exhaust heat, we had readings of around 62. For our first benchmark, we decided to start off with Firestrike as we normally do. We had a score of 12,905, which is 83% better than all others tested, which is a good score for this laptop. Next, we ran Cinebench and started with OpenGL. We averaged 89 FPS, which is a little bit below the average for this card. But then for the CPU score, we scored 670, which is right on par for the CPU. And on the left side, you can see how this compares to other CPUs in the range. Next, we ran our Crystal Disk test for the sequential writes and read speeds. We started off with the solid state drive, which had a read speed of 463 and a write speed of 310.7, which is a hair slow for an SSD, but still acceptable. And as for our hard disk drive read speed, it was 136, and its write speed was 131.5, which is a pretty solid score for a hard disk drive. Moving on to our real-world tests, we decided to start off with Gears of War 4. We tested it on medium, high, and on ultra, and had FPS numbers of 102, 96, and 82. As for the GPU's temperature, it was at 81 degrees Celsius, and the CPU's was at 78. For our next test, it was Grand Theft Auto 5. We ran it maxed out with no MSAA and averaged 86 FPS. Then we turned on all the advanced settings and averaged 61 FPS. Then finally we turned those off and then turned on MSAA at ×4 with the maxed out settings and had 83 FPS. The temperatures of the GPU and CPU were at 81 degrees and at 80 degrees. Our third test was with Rise of the Tomb Raider on very high with FXAA, SMAA, and SSAA at ×2. It ran at 89, 88, and 70 FPS. with the GPU temperature at 81 degrees Celsius and the CPU at 81 degrees Celsius as well. And for our final test, we ran Dirt Rally on Ultra with the MSAA settings at times 2, 4, and 8, and had readings of 105, 101, and 95 FPS. The GPU's temperature got up to 83 degrees while testing, and the CPU's stayed at 78 degrees Celsius. If you're looking to put a personal touch on your machine, be sure to check out our extensive customization options before checkout, including upgrades available to RAM, storage, cooling, overclocking, custom paint, hydro and graphic wraps, laser etching, and much, much more. If you'd like to take a closer look at any of the specific BIOS menu screens, make sure that you pause the video on the one that you'd like to view closer. If not, be sure to check out our product link in the description or leave us any comments down below if you have questions for us here at Exotic PC. I've been Andrew, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for future product overviews and reviews.